Very merry unboxing to all. A very merry unboxing to you. Unboxing is a thing that makes positive true. A very merry unboxing. A very merry unboxing. A very merry unboxing to all.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another installment of Very Merry Unboxing with the Smiths. Carrie and Joshua went to the store and they found this.
Wonderology.
Yeah, it's a science experiment, Wonderology. It's
growing coral.
Create a beautiful underwater coral seascape. It says watch it grow before your eyes, but I looked at the instructions and it says total it takes about 5 to 6 hours.
And
so
we have gloves and glasses because we're using right sodium. Here we have sodium silicate or whatever.
Sodium silicate.
Just
this is a project that kids, if you happen to see out there or you want to get it, you need to get adult supervision. This talks about, did you know the Great Barrier Reef is 1,552 miles long? The world's first coral reefs formed about 500 million years ago. So, this is what it is.
And for any people who watch in Spanish, here's
this is the Spanish side.
Then here's the Spanish tutorial or something.
So it's actually not Spanish. Joshua just isn't aware of the language differences. This is French.
Oh, it's French.
Not Spanish. It's French. It is French.
Let me read this. Did you know?
I already read that, baby. No.
I'm literally boiling water right now because I can't.
La says to Le Grand Barrier. The coral.
Tanner's reading French.
The coral measure 250
kilometers.
Okay.
Okay, Tanner.
Premier.
This says warm 70-degree Fahrenheit water.
Yes.
Okay, I'm boiling water to get that little temperature thing to say that it's 70. Are we sure we're not making it too hot?
Well, just make it a little hotter.
This has got you almost at 60 according to my... Now the difference is that this is like a meat thermometer. This isn't a candy thermometer, so this could be too hot. I don't know. It feels hotter than the body, which is 98 degrees.
Yeah, it does feel hotter than the body.
Ow.
It's a difficult thing because it wants the water to be 70 degrees Fahrenheit, but
I have another idea.
Maybe a regular thermometer,
let me try my just good old fashioned
thermometer. So real quick, again, kids, you need adult supervision because this is sodium silicate and it mentions that it's corrosive to your eye and it is a skin and eye irritant. So to keep away from your eyes and wash your hands immediately after use, to wear protective gloves and goggles for a face shield, and keep out of reach of children unless under adult supervision. Call physician immediately if it gets entered into the eye. So, the first thing you have to do, we're waiting on the water, but the first thing is you pour the water into a glass tube.
I just want you to know that I dipped my human being thermometer, the old nice mercury kind, and it immediately shot up to where it almost wanted to burst. So, way too hot. I'm going to go with my original thought.
So now, what we'll do is we're going to get a glass jar. We're going to pour this in.
I'll go get the glass jar.
And then you pour the water into it and mix it up so that it gets nice and dissolved. After that happens, you pour the solution into this tank to avoid, being careful to avoid spills. And then there are different colors of coral. There are yellow, orange, purple, red, and green. And you have to smash them up and get them into some little pieces, and you put them on this little holder here.
And you put and you can mix different colors and shit.
And then you use the little hook, and you put it on here, and you lower it into the solution, and then you let it sit for 5 or 6 hours.
Why do you need
so we'll start this.
Is this good enough?
Yeah.
I can wash it out of my...
Yeah. Okay, so now that we have the water here,
was it the right and
we've got the solution, I'm going to put on, I have my glasses, so that's kind of my protective goggles.
Alright, Tanner, put your protective
now I'm going
goggles
to
on.
put on...
No, I'm gonna do it when we start the
safety
sodium.
gloves as well? Okay.
Yes, I'm putting on my safety gloves.
And then they'll show you, because apparently you have to bust these up. So we got mommy's cute little pink hammer here that they're going to be using.
Okay, so put your glasses on.
Oh, are you using the sodium now?
Yes. So I have to open this up, and we've got to be careful that we do not get this in our eyes or skin. So bear with me a moment.
Stand back.
Adult supervision, kids. You do not do this on your own.
Kids, do not do this at home.
Dude, what are you doing cowering in the corner? Tanner, stop, honey.
It's Did you do it?
No, not yet.
What if it bursts out of the bottle?
I don't think it will, but it's being difficult, and I don't want to. Guys, step back. So I'm just going to use the scissors to cut around this way.
And instead of stepping back.
There we go. Turn it back up, honey. There we go. And now I'm going to pour this in. There we go. Nice sodium silicate into there. I thought it was going to be a powder. It's actually already a liquid. So got that in there. We take a little stir stick and we stir this up.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Can we take our glasses
So just hang on. Once we get this,
whoa.
Tanner, be careful. Once we get this stirred, I'm going to pour it into carefully. There we go.
Should I throw this away?
No, just back up, honey. I'm just going to make sure a little bit because it looked like there was some clumping in the bottom there. So I've got that. We're going to put this right here.
No, we can't
Look out, honey.
We can't stir.
And now I'm going to pour this solution carefully in. Joshua, it's not like it's going to splash like acid or anything.
Is it going to explode? So
There we go.
Is this what's in the sea? Sodium sea?
Well, sodium, salt water. But sodium silicate, it's like silicone. Silicate is like sand, so it's kind of like a sandy water solution.
Should we
So I've got this in here.
I want my spot back.
Now,
Can we take off our glasses now?
Well, just leave them on. There's no reason to on it. So we've got that poured in. So now what we're going to do is break these little chunks. So I'm going to move this over to the side.
First, I'm going to break the... What is this? Wait, this is orange. It's not red.
We don't want...
This orange.
Let me see how it breaks because I don't want...
Oh, this one is red.
We're going to take a little hammer. Oh! That broke. Okay, you know what? No, don't hit it with the hammer. I hit it with the hammer and it just like turned it to dust. So I'm just going to try and break it apart with my hands.
Can we use this one then?
Well, let's check and see what these ones are like when we break them apart. Because the thing is, when we break them, they kind of just like fall apart.
You should open one.
I'm trying to do it with my hand to kind of squish it so that it crumbles instead of turns to dust. But you know what? Here, let me see this.
Whoa!
Let me see this.
I just picked mine up and it just... I just picked mine up and it turned to dust.
Yeah, you know, this is weird, guys.
What? Was that a bad idea that I had?
No, it's not a bad idea. It's just that they're not exactly crumbling apart. So when I'm using these, now I'm just using a pair of scissors and kind of like cutting chunks off of it.
Should we pause the video and come back when it's done?
No, I'm just showing a couple little chunks like this.
The green one though.
We can use the green one, yes.
Yay.
So now with scissors, I'm getting it cut with little pieces like this. So we'll use some of like one or two of each of the colors. Let me see here. Oh, Tanner, he crushed it all into powder. So we'll try some of that.
I didn't. I picked it up and then it just disappeared into dust.
It disappeared.
I just picked it up and then it went.
Aren't you supposed to use all of it?
No, because not all of them will fit on the stands. So you just cut little pieces of these off, like we're doing.
Can I put these in one of the spots now?
Yes, you can put one of those in one of the spots.
How is that going to stay when you lower it down? I don't get it.
I'll show you. Here we go. Getting a couple. Can
I
like,
put two of them in the same spot?
Hey, you guys are crowding it, babies. You can't crowd them. Stop crowding them. There's one there. No, why are you using all the same color, honey doll? We want to make different colors.
Yeah, but I don't.
No, we want to make.
You can mix colors.
We want to, yes, but we can't put too many on one, honey.
Should I open this up?
Yeah, I can open it.
I want to do this with the top purple, alright?
Okay.
Some red.
So.
This is red, that's purple.
And we got an
No,
orange.
don't mix it with red. No? Why?
Let him do what he wants, honey.
Alright, then let's get like another chunk of red. Where's another chunk of red? No, I want to do mix it with purple.
Okay.
So do I just...
So now we also have the green.
Like
but
that?
It's a powder,
yeah.
So I'm not sure how this is going to work now that it's a powder. But we'll take a little
this
bit.
Should be a...
The green is totally powder?
Yep.
Yeah, and the yellow.
I'm going to let you guys throw this away. I don't want to touch it.
And we'll put a little bit, we'll put the green powder just on one of these. Like that.
Yeah, that seems like that's just going to float up when you put it in.
Wait, why do we keep this like that?
There's a lid.
And then we'll move that there. And then we'll try a little bit of the yellow on another open slot. And then we'll put it in there. No, that goes on the bottom.
Yeah, Mom,
It's a stand.
Then so how do we cover up the top?
You don't.
Then how...
There we go. There's a little orange piece. And here's another.
How can we cover the top? Oh, put a tiny yellow one with that one.
On this purple?
Yeah, with that red.
What, baby doll?
How would we, like, cover it up so we don't get hurt then?
Well, you don't, it's not something that you pick up and carry around with you. Here. So now...
I'm gonna put another...
No, we don't want to crowd it, honey.
Aww.
So we have, if you look, we've got a bunch of little extra pieces left over. These are going to all have to be cleaned up really well. But now that we've got that, what we do is we take this little hook.
Back up. I want to put one more on
back up. No, we got enough on there, honey. And we put the hook. There's a little piece back here that you can hook it onto. And you have to be very careful. And you carefully lower this.
Is it gonna like all float out?
No. And once we get it lowered down,
the green might.
No, the yellow didn't. So the green.
we lower it down nice and careful. Once it's down, we push down a little bit and lift this out. And now,
how can we make a lid?
You just set that on the table.
How can we make a lid? Because
we got this here.
All right, just let Daddy see.
So now, as you can see, this is all in here.
Maybe it's not supposed to have a lid, Dave.
No, it doesn't.
It's
and now that it's in place,
it's starting, Joshua said.
There, you can see the green. Well, I don't know if you can see the green on there, but the green's starting to slowly float up.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
And
so is the red.
It'll take about 5 or 6 hours, so I'm going to pause the video. And then in 5 or 6 hours, when we come back, hang on. In 5 or 6 hours, when we come back, we'll go ahead and show everybody what it looks like. And at that time, after it's grown, you carefully take it out, you set it aside, and then you fill this with hot water. You rinse the tank and you fill it with tap water. And then you use the tool and replace it so that the actual corrosive solution is gone.
And also, when there's like a little growth spurt,
we will also until it's grown.
We will also like unpause the video. This is supposed to be under it.
Daddy's gonna. Does it have to stay right here on the table the whole time?
I will move it.
Daddy's going to move it, and we're going to use the base of it as a lid just in the meantime.
Yes.
And when it makes a growth spurt, we'll also come back and show you.
We can show little things. So we will be back a little later.
Look, they're starting to rise.
Yes, and we'll see you guys a little bit later, okay?
Does that mean the coral's growing?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for the marshmallow thing that we're going to do.
Push stop. Okay, everybody, so we set this aside. It's only been maybe 5 minutes, but if you look, you can see the crystals are starting to grow. You've got some little spikes coming off of the orange, the pink, or the red, the orange, the purple, the yellow at the bottom there. So it's all coming in pretty nicely. It's coming out of focus for some reason. But yeah, so I will pop it back on in just a few and let you guys see it again as it grows. Okay, so here we are. It's been about what, an hour? Maybe an hour and a half?
A little over an hour.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be 5 to 6 hours for it to grow fully. So this is how it's sitting after about an hour, a little over, maybe an hour and a half. So we'll show it again in another couple hours, and then the final product at the very end.
Wow, this looks cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, huh? Look at the little ways that they're growing up there. Pretty cool, huh? Right on. Well, here we are about, I guess, 3 hours in, and they're all stretching up. One of them's pretty much one of them is pretty much kind of touching the top of the water, and the other ones look like they're growing pretty good. I don't think we're going to see too much more growth, but it's got about 2 more hours to be the full 5 to 6 hour time. So once that time hits, I will take it out, replace the water with fresh clear water, and then show everybody what the final result was.
I'm actually not happy with this.
Yeah, it's not. Maybe
Not colorful.
No, even as they get taller, the color disappears. So, okay, so we'll see you guys in a couple more hours. So we left the coral sitting overnight, and after all night long, about 12 hours, actually a little more than 12 hours, this is all it is. So, very disappointed. Joshua said he was very disappointed in the coral as well. I'm going to take it out and replace the water and then show the final product with clear water in it, but I don't think we're going to see much difference than that. So, be right back. And there you have it, the finalized product in clear tap water after the solution's been drained out. But I guess it's a kind of neat little project to do just for a rainy day afternoon. Shows coral growth in a way, but would have liked for it to be a little bit more filled in. Maybe that's our fault. Maybe we should have done more rocks along the bottom of it, but maybe give it a shot with your family, see how it turns out. Leave comments down below letting us know what you think, and if you enjoyed it, as always, subscribe. We will catch you next time. Bye bye.